Jennifer Miller and James Ciolino appeared together in a Fairfield courtroom today. The two had worked together at Wilde Kingdom Learning Center, but were fired. Fairfield police say both had a hand in mistreating a 4-year-old child last June. Ciolino is accused of going a step further and assaulting the little girl by pushing her to the ground. The director says she heard the child crying, and that prompted her to question why. After pulling surveillance footage, she called police immediately.
What's up, YouTube? This your boy 30 God, and welcome to Visible Truth Media, and I'm your host. Today we have a sick individual that we doing an episode about, what shall I say, individuals. 2 daycare workers that pled guilty after a video shows a child being shoved to the ground. Both of them were charged. The video is very disturbing to watch. I don't know if I can play it here, but I'm gonna try to. Just so you can see the children's faces are blurred out and everything like that. So this is why I'm glad that my children aren't in daycare, because of situations like this that can happen. The daycare's administrator, she actually, put them on blast and fired them and filed a police report. So, that's a good way to handle the situation. But at the same time, you gotta be careful with your children in daycares. You gotta know what's going on. If there's no cameras involved, because these young children cannot express what's going on at daycare, especially when they're young of age. Like this child right here, she was 4 years old, then your children shouldn't even be in these daycares. But in this situation, it was. We're gonna jump into the details, but before we do, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date when we post new videos. 2 now fired Fairfield daycare workers pleaded guilty to charges after one of them were caught on video shoving the child to the ground. James Ciolino pleaded guilty to assault and child endangerment charges, according to the court records. Ciolino was seen on the video pushing the 4-year-old to the ground in June 2021 at Wilde Kingdom Learning Center. He was given a 180-day suspended jail sentence with 2 years of probation, the records state. I think he should have received a whole lot more time, not suspended, but served. You understand what I'm saying? Because the child is so innocent and they don't really know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So for you to receive only a 180-day jail sentence, I don't know. But we're going to jump back into it. The second teacher, Jennifer Miller, pleaded guilty to a charge of failure to report a crime, the documents show. Miller received a 30-day suspended jail sentence and 1-year probation, according to the records. The 4-year-old was brought into the classroom by one of the workers, Jennifer Miller, who found her wandering in the hall. Then the video shows the young girl being shoved to the ground before being carried out. Wilde Kingdom director Lisa McMillion not only filed the initial police report last year, but she also fired Ciolino and Miller. She thought the assault charge against Ciolino was warranted. To me, said Lisa McMillion, the push was forceful enough to warrant assault charges. McMillian said both teachers came highly recommended and passed 5-point background checks before being hired. She said they had been only working at the daycare for about 3 weeks and had only just started being left alone with the children. James Ciolino was apparently watching over 10 kids in his class back in June when the little girl left the room with another class. So on video, you can see that's when Jennifer Miller actually noticed the child and yelled at Ciolino to come get her. Police say he closed his door, but Miller opened it and shoved the little girl into the room. That's when Ciolino, who is reported 6 feet tall and about 315 pounds, fat man, is shown putting his hand on the girl's chest and pushing her, causing her to fall to the ground and then start crying. Miller watched it all happen and proceeded to shut the door and leave. Ciolino apparently stayed in his seat while she cried for about a minute and then picking her up by the waist and carrying her to the front office. So you watch this, and that's why I said I feel like the second suspect should have received. I feel like he should have received way more time, but I feel like she should have been charged just as much as he had been charged, because she watched it happen. He did the crime and she watched it happen. She knew it happened and she closed the door. I don't understand how you can watch something like that or see somebody do something like that to a child and just keep it moving. Now I understand y'all work with kids and kids at times can be frustrating, but that does not give you the authority to put your hands on them and watch them have hands put on them. You get what I'm saying? So in this situation, I want to say Lisa McMillian, she did pretty good exposing these beasts and calling the authorities so charges could be pressed and then terminating them. So now they can never work with kids again. And that should be the case, because it's just a sad situation, man. Lisa McMillian says a third teacher seen in the red shirt in the video came into the classroom after the girl was pushed to the ground. She says that the teacher was not involved in the incident, and I don't think she's seen what happened either. This was a black woman that came in. I don't know if she's seen what happened, but she probably seen the little girl crying and she's probably probably used to, kids having episodes, so she don't know what happened. So that's why she was not involved into the situation, thank God. The video itself has all the truth it needs in it. You just know that something is not right with that cry. As a mom, you know something is not right. And as a director, I know all of those children and I know how they cry. McMillion said she immediately pulled the surveillance video and fired both of the teachers and then reported them to the police. So kudos to her, man. We're going to give her an award, man. We're going to shout her out. We need more people like her in this world, man. Daycare administrators, man. I really give her acknowledgement for what she did. She's a hero. Puma is the little girl's mom. She says 3 months later, the family is still struggling to forget the incident. The guy just pushed her away like she was an animal, Puma said. A little baby who knows nothing, who all she knows in life is to play, eat, and sleep. You pushed her down on her chest and she is lying down crying and you are still doing what you were doing. What a heartless man, says the child's mother. Puma also praises McMillion's honesty for notifying her as soon as the incident happened. She says she feels comfortable sending her daughter to the daycare since the teachers have been fired. And I think that's stupid. I'm not, in her I'm not in her situation to know, it might not be that many daycares around and maybe she needs to have a child in daycare. But I'm telling you what, let one incident like that happen with my child, that daycare gonna be shut down. You understand? But maybe not shut down because the way McMillion handled it, but I'm not sending my child back there. That's when you're supposed to restart the situation and move on. I seen the mother on the news clip and, saying that the daycare is the best daycare of all time. No, it ain't. I don't think it is because that happened. Don't kiss tail. But hey, who am I? It's just my opinion. Either way, we got these two beasts out of their job, that they don't need to be in. At the end of the day, that's a good way to look at this situation. And for the child being 4 years old, hopefully this is something that the child don't remember, but you don't know how this is going to scar the child growing up. Sending positive energy their way. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. We do this daily. I really appreciate y'all. And when you subscribe, hit that notification bell. Peace, man. Oh, you're still here? Well, since you're still here, I want to give you guys a special thanks for supporting the channel and to let you know that we appreciate you, because without you, we wouldn't have made it this far. I also want to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit that notification bell because it really helps us stay within the algorithm for YouTube. And don't forget to check out our Instagram page. Our Instagram page is used for when story updates come and we don't have to make a long video about it. You can just stay up to date on certain stories. From there, you can stay up to date on what we do and news that we cover and posts that we make. If you like the hoodies that I'm wearing, you can go to our website and purchase them. We got all sizes, up to 3XL, and we got plenty of colors for females and males. If you have a story that you want us to cover, go ahead and email us at visibletruthmedia@gmail.com, or you can DM us on Instagram and we'll jump right on it. It's time to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. Peace.